Hello, I know I'm dressed as Tinkerbell right now, which is weird considering the story that I'm about to tell you, but I was about to get changed and I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across a party princess lady. I cannot remember for the life of me what her name is, but she was talking about everyone in her comments section yelling at her about not wearing purple eyeshadow as Elsa. And I was like, I have a story that I can tell on TikTok, so I'm going to tell you today whilst dressed as Tinkerbell, because why not? Essentially, the video I saw was that everybody in her TikTok comment section was yelling at her about not wearing purple eyeshadow whilst dressed as Elsa. And don't get me wrong, I always wear purple eyeshadow as Elsa, but she gave very valid reasons as to why she wasn't wearing it. If I was in her situation, I probably wouldn't have been wearing it either. But it reminded me of something that happened about 6 years ago when I did an Elsa party for a 3-year-old little girl. I walk in and straight away all the kids are like absolutely obsessed with me. They're coming over, I'm chatting to them, I start my activities, and while I'm doing what I'm doing, I just see one little girl who's a bit older than the other kids stood like behind everybody, literally looking at me like this. And I was like, okay, gonna avoid her, she does not like me apparently. I'm entertaining, it's all great, she's not really involved or anything, she's just kind of keeping her distance, and to be fair, great. Love that. If you're not enjoying it, you don't have to join in. It's not school. However, once I've finished my entertaining, I go to like pack up my stuff and she comes up to me, face like thunder. She looks at me and she goes, "I know you're not the real Elsa." And I was like, "Oh, princess, why do you say that?" And she goes, "I know you're not the real Elsa because you're wearing makeup." And I was like, okay. Odd. I explained to her that as princesses, we all love to wear makeup. We love putting like sparkly eyeshadow on. We love putting lipstick on, that we all enjoy it. And she's not buying it. She points directly to a helium balloon that has that classic photo of Elsa and Anna back to back. I'll insert it here if I can find it. And she goes, "See, she's not wearing makeup and you are." Now, obviously in this photo on this balloon, Elsa has purple eyeshadow on. And unless something terribly awful happened to Elsa, I'm pretty certain her eyes aren't naturally purple, like her eyelids aren't naturally purple. So I point to the photo and I say, "I'm wearing makeup in that photograph, in that portrait. Doesn't it look pretty? I love the colour purple. Do you like the colour purple?" And I'm like just trying to make conversation with this girl and she's like, "I know you're not the real Elsa. She's not wearing makeup." And I was like, I've never had this before, that a kid is yelling at me about wearing the correct makeup. Thankfully, it was the end of the party, so I literally just kind of said goodbye, and I said goodbye to the birthday girl, and I legged it out. But how hilarious is that? I'll never forget that. Crazy. Crazy.